The United States has successfully tested a hypersonic missile that is capable of traveling at speeds 5 times faster than the speed of sound. This groundbreaking technology has the potential to revolutionize the way military operations are conducted, as it allows for rapid and precise strikes at long distances. The successful test marks a major milestone in the development of hypersonic missile technology and demonstrates the United States' commitment to maintaining its military superiority in the face of rapidly advancing technology. With the Russia-Ukrainian conflict continuing to rage on, the superpower that is the United States continues to build its military strength and could be sharing its missiles with Ukraine. But what exactly are these missiles that boast to go 5 times the speed of sound? And how exactly are they going to shape the future of military attacks and ultimately influence how wars can be won with these types of powerful missiles? A hypersonic missile. Back on May 14, 2022, the 419th Flight Test Squadron and the Global Power Bomber Combined Test Force conducted a test of the AGM-183 Arrow, air-launched rapid response weapon. The test missile was launched from the B-52H Stratofortress, and its booster ignited and burned within the expected duration. Amazingly, the weapon was able to achieve speeds greater than Mach 5, reaching hypersonic speed. With successful testing conducted in the summer and winter of 2022, the United States Air Force completed the all-up round AUR test of the AGM-183 Arrow, which included both the booster and the hypersonic glide vehicle. The test was conducted on the United States Air Force's 412th Test Wing at Edwards Air Force Base, where the B-52H Stratofortress was again used for the launch. AGM-103 Arrow. The test conducted on December 9, 2022 was the first launch of a full prototype operational missile, an all-up round AGM-183A, air-launched rapid response weapon. The AGM-183 Arrow is an air-to-ground hypersonic missile that made history for being the first air-launched hypersonic weapon. The commander, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Junquist, also mentioned that their team is doing its best to get the game-changing weapon to the warfighter as soon as possible. But before everything else, what does successful testing mean? And what even is this weapon for? Arrow has proven its ability to reach and sustain operational hypersonic speeds by successfully launching and passing the test requirements. This allows researchers to collect crucial data for use in further flight tests and validate safe separation from the aircraft to deliver the glide body and warhead to designated targets from significant standoff distances. Moreover, quoting Dave Berganini, the Vice President of Hypersonic and Strike Systems at Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control, the need for hypersonic strike capabilities is critical to our nation, and this successful test will help us to maintain an accelerated and rigorous timeline. Our strong partnership with the United States Air Force has allowed us to quickly progress hypersonic technologies for our men and women in uniform. The weapon is designed to enable the U.S. military to hold fixed, high-value, time-sensitive targets in contested environments from standoff distances. The Arrow will also expand precision strike capabilities by enabling rapid response strikes against heavily defended land targets. According to Maria Bard, United States Air Force Arrow Program Director, the development of such weaponry was achieved due to the tightly integrated Lockheed Martin and government team. Both the government and Arrow's manufacturer shared a common vision of providing combatant commanders with a survivable, rapid response strike capability as early as possible. The result? An astounding weapon with a speed that is way off the charts. The most pressing reason for the development of this missile is that Russia and China have been reported to have their own hypersonic weapons. With that, the US has to close the gap. Note that only weapons that can travel at equal speeds or faster can intercept these ultra-fast adversary weapons in case of any such attack. History and specifications. In August 2018, the U.S. Air Force entered a $480 million contract with Lockheed Martin for the development of an air-launched hypersonic weapon. Just a year after, in June 2019, the resulting missile underwent an initial captive carry flight test aboard a United States Air Force B-52. By February 2020, the previous president, Donald Trump, proposed a 23% increase in funding for hypersonic weapons. In the same month, the United States Air Force declared that it has decided to move forward with the acquisition of the AGM-183A. By March of the same year, under Secretary of Defense for Research and Engineering, Michael D. Griffin, the United States was nearing the completion of a hypersonic boost glide weapon. The AGM-183A has claimed a potential maximum speed of more than 24,000 kilometers per hour, a maximum speed reaching up to Mach 20. Rockets mounted on the weapon propel it to hypersonic speed with a boost glide system before it glides toward the target. As of today, the operational range is 16,000 kilometers. The missile can be launched by the following platforms: Rockwell B-1 Lancer, Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider, and the McDonnell Douglas F-15E Strike Eagle. Other hypersonics. Through their high speed, altitude, and maneuverability, hypersonic weapons provide rapid response to combat situations in contested environments, which is why militaries have these in their arsenals. It provides them greater leverage on the battlefield. However, there have been several complex engineering challenges associated with hypersonic technology. Extreme heat is generated at speeds exceeding Mach 5 or faster, requiring innovative materials and protection for sensor and other electronics to endure such speeds. The systems must not only handle the heat, but also maintain consistent communication links, as well as possess considerable intelligence in order to defeat a wide variety of advanced defense systems in extremely contested environments. For these reasons, the development of these weapons is on top priority of the world's most powerful militaries. Given this, the production and development of such weaponry is no easy feat. But with how things are going, it seems like the United States will continue on to the development of these groundbreaking weapons to fill their already powerful armaments. Currently, the U.S. is in the process of developing several hypersonic weapons programs. For one, there is the Long Range Hypersonic Weapon (LRHW) program, which involves the production of a hypersonic airframe being developed by Lockheed Martin. Another project in the works is called the Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept (HAWC), which involves the creation of a cruise missile with a direct-flow air-breathing engine. This is also a project called Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile (HACM). The details for the project have not yet been disclosed, but it is highly probable that it is also a missile launched from an airplane. Aside from the US, Russia has also been developing its own hypersonic programs, which include the Avant-Garde Strategic Targeting Munition that can be launched using different types of missiles. China is also reported to have its own programs to create hypersonic weapons. One of the most notable of these is the DF-17. The testing of this weapon back in 2021 even greatly alarmed the U.S. Army. Future plans. The U.S. Army plans to have an offensive hypersonic strike ready as early as next year. Alongside these features, The Missile Defense Agency is also taking part in testing the development of systems designed to combat the existing hypersonic weapons of adversaries. The development of these highly advanced weapons follows the AUKUS alliance, which includes the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. The alliance announced their plans to work together to develop high-speed weapons. Note that the US, China, and Russia are among the top countries that are leading the development of hypersonic weapons, which are difficult to track and intercept because of their speed and maneuverability. Hypersonic weaponry has become one of the utmost priorities of the most powerful militaries in the world. For one, there is no way to counter them, aside from other hypersonic weapons. With this, the United States is continuously funding programs to produce powerful hypersonic weapons to add to its arsenal. With Russia and China just close to their tail, Russia even arguably has better hypersonic weapons that can travel faster speeds. The US has to widen the gap. The US is known to have the most powerful and advanced military weapons. It has been displaying its capabilities through the generous gifts it has been giving to Ukraine's support. It is no secret that the war between Ukraine and Russia is not confined to the two nations. Rather, with the doomsday clock 90 seconds from oblivion, could the US develop these missiles that could annihilate the world? With news of Russia having programs for developing hypersonic weapons, it is vital that Ukraine, along with its ally, the United States, have the means to intercept the firepower Russia might throw at them. Weapons that go way beyond the speed of sound are not something one would imagine to have years back, and yet, here they are. The successful launch of the AGM-183A marks just the beginning of these amazing feats that the world of weaponry is about to achieve. Being able to successfully sustain speeds going up to Mach 5, best believe that it will just be a short time until missiles and aircraft are created to go even faster than 5 times the speed of sound. In fact, the scientists of the missile look forward to the capabilities of the Arrow to reach a groundbreaking speed of Mach 20. With the missile expected to be on early operational capability, EOC, this 2023, all we have to do is sit back and wait for the next update on the development of these dangerous projects.